It's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is almost within reach, and with the series standing at 2-1, we could be looking at a make-or-break game. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Spurs, the top seed coming into this final series, but they've had their hands full.
They really have. I mean, trailing coming into this game, too. It's critical they even the score tonight to make it a best-of-3 series.
Now here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Against Fox on the take from deep. Wembanyama, and it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Brunson. Towns outside. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Champagny. And here are the Spurs now. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's Fox missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Deciding where to go with it. Some solid defense from Brunson. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Champagny.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
The sell against Anunoby. Fox left side. The basket.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. And he can't get that one. Spurs trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Now here's Vassell. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Fox. And stolen by Brunson. And Anunoby finds Bridges. Outside Brunson. Towns for 3. Drains the triple. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Lets a floater go. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. No good there.
Muscling down that rebound. Big men playing big.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now here's Bridges. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Bridges passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
Pass to Cornette. Now Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 10. Alvarado outside. Iwara passes to Bridges. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Make some noise, and Wilson.
Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 10. Barnes, it's good.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Castle against Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Castle. For 3, Bridges. Robinson. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Fox, the pass to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. There's the 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That's on Jose Alvarado. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Here's Fox. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Barnes. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Fox. Over Brunson. And it's Fox missing. New York leading by 10. Now here's Anunoby.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. Clarkson outside. Towns a screen on Fox. Whoa! Towns with the power.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out, and using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Brunson. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And it's New York scoring again.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the New York Knicks.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. Fox, that's good.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
To the left wing. Towns against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Champagny pass to Wembanyama over Towns. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact. contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Craig, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Castle against Bridges. Castle on the wing. Still without a bucket. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside Hart from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Fox outside. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fox outside. Pass to Castle. The 3 is up. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Towns is screen on Castle. Here's Bridges. Towns picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. 41 seconds left in the third. Outside Barnes. Brunson against Fox. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. Always attacking Fox.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And it's in there. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Out to Fox. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Clarkson, right side. The shot, no good. The Spurs shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And he drops it first. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. No good on the second free throw. New York leading by 7. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Bridges. Let's loose for 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. Fox against Brunson. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Bridges outside. Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Hard outside. Here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Fox there for the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Fox against Brunson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Good for 2.
Such a terror on the drive. Getting past defenders in a hurry.
Brunson.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Fox with the ball. Towns covering.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Hard outside. Driving in. Towns outside. From 17 feet out. No good.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Here's Castle.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Brunson fires, buries it from outside.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. Yes, sir!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a...
You look at the Spurs. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Fox from outside. It's good from long range.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Wembanyama with the rebound. Castle with it. Hart covering. Towns against Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hart. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Brunson against Fox. Brunson kicks to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. They won their last game Monday night.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you gotta make them pay for it.
Shot clock at 2. Champagny, no good on the 3. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Looking for the first basket of the game. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Castle on the wing. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Brunson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. .122 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Fox. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Fox passes to Champagnie. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 5 points so far.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Clarkson finds Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Shoots from the right block. Bank shot, no good. Here's Wembanyama for 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson outside. Now Castle. To Johnson. Off target from three-point range. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Alvarado. Robinson passes to Alvarado, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Here is Harper. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. On defense, New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by one. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now Castle. Back to Fox. And that one, good. Fox has got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 3, Bridges. Vassell grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
There's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here they are. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
A different look for New York. Landry Shamet's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Castle. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shamet the pass to McBride. Now Anunoby. To the right side. Towns for 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Fox, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby is screen on Fox. Jacks up a 3. Brunson, no good. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fox looking it over. On the clock. Doesn't go that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that quick.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And here's Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The kick out to Anunoby. It's good. This game is all even. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Brunson. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. For the lead. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And the Knicks lead by 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot
to Fox. No good, unable to end this run. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Anunoby against Fox. Nice finish. Solid play all around.
So skilled working inside town. Knows how to operate down low.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. Spurs also at the sub. Barnes is checked in for Vassell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots a fader, and that one is good. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by New York.
Brunson, a screen on Castle. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hart outside. Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Launches a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's deflected. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Side Fox. That one's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out front. They lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Harper. Here's Vassell. The kick out to Harper. Shoots over Anunoby. Harper, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Anunoby passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Towns. Here's Fox. Cleared away by Hart. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Castle against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Castle. Brunson against Castle. Fox with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. We're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Bridges. Here we've got Brunson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Fox. Oh, the dunk!
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop.
So it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 3-point lead. Brunson muscles through the contact.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
It's Fox with the drive. The shot is good.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Real good, Fox.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Outside the zone. Now Castle. Fox. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Jackhammers it in.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Against Fox. And he banks the layup in.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Here's Champagny, defended by Hart.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Fox with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball. And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Brunson against Fox. Good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeouts. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Fires off target from outside. So a close game sees New York take this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA.
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Brunson missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Hard against Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Robinson on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Brunson. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
That free throw good from Brunson. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Inside, releases. Yeah, there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for New York. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson passes to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Champagny. Lets the 3 fly. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now it's Hart. Towns outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Outside Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Champagny. Oh, he dumps it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Brunson looks it over. Over Fox, and it's New York scoring again.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Brunson against Fox. And stolen by Brunson. Clarkson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Now here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. Oh, Robinson with a block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
First free throw is good. Grant, you were a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York, and so he hits both. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Bridges. Clarkson outside. It's Robinson, high post. New York working the ball around now. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Vassell outside. Now Castle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Pulls it from the corner. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Barnes. Alvarado with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Harper. Here's Castle. And here's Cornette. Vassell outside. Cornette sets a screen. Lets it fly. Vassell can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Barnes, no good.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
With the fadeaway. Here's Bridges. Rebound San Antonio. 1:11 left in the second period. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Robinson defending. Back to Castle. Over Clarkson. Castle misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Alvarado. Up top, Robinson. Cornette defending. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Over Vassell. Kept alive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. That free throw is good from Anunoby. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Fox. He's scoreless. Here goes Fox. And that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the New York Knicks.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win that way, but inconsistently.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. not the position they'd hoped for coming into the series. Home court advantage relinquished. And if they lose tonight, Kenny, they'll be in a bad spot.
Yeah, they don't want to be down 3-1. Too hard to make up that kind of ground.
That's why this game is pivotal. Pivoted.
Just like it sounds. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
San Antonio leading by 4. Castle outside. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Champagny shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot is up. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 4. Now Brunson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Fox, here we go. And here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Outside for Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Spurs lead by 7. Fox finds Vassell. Castle against Bridges. Back to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. 1:56 left in the third quarter. The three. They get the rebound. Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And that's now 8 points here for OG Anunoby.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Now Wembanyama, covered by Towns, to the middle. And stolen by Brunson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Towns on a screen. Taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Fox surveying the D. Five on the clock. He's off on the layup. New York trailing. For three, Bridges. Barnes with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Castle. He's covered by Hart. The three from Barnes. Hits the trifecta. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You can't give Barnes even a second, because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot jet.
Outside Brunson. Puts up a three. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Outside Anunoby. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Hawks outside. The three is up. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Alvarado. Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Vassell with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allowed, but he couldn't get it to go.
From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Fox. Screen by Olynyk. From deep. Robinson rips down the board. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Anunoby on the take. It's Shamet on the wing. Towns on a screen. To tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Hart outside. Here's Towns. From 11 feet away, Wembanyama there for the rebound. And it's Fox penetrating. Fox accelerating to the bucket.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Brunson. Oh, can't hit the jumper. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Now Wembanyama. 18 feet out. Hart with a rebound. 1:07 left in the game. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Now Brunson. Oh, it doesn't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Fox double team. Outside Vassell. Outside Fox. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. 5 to shoot. And he nails it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7.
Make some noise.
Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Call Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Second team foul. De'Aaron Fox. At the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by New York. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Break your net through. SQAURE fans.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Fox there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shoot two.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Bridges! The putback! The putback! How about the activity?
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Shoot two.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Anunoby fires! And so it's San Antonio with the W. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
A matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's Fox, driving inside. Misses off the left eye.
Well, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
All alone, and it's Fox with the jam.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Brunson with it, guarded by Fox. And here's Brunson, and the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself.
That is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Castle. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Towns, the screen. Brunson kicks to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Over Towns. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Brunson against Fox. Shoots from 12. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for New York. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. .157 left in the first quarter. Here's Champagnie. And he banks in the lane.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges kicks to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 6. Puts it up from 17. And the Spurs scoring again.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with the Knicks head coach. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
For the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Alvarado. Outside, Towns. Back to Alvarado. Pocket 6. Clarkson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the free ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Second game clock separated by 5. Castle with it. Back to Fox. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. Clarkson passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Just 5 to shoot. Dazzles against Clarkson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Castle. Back to Harper. Bounce pass, Cornette. Castle, no one around him. Good on the triple. Castle's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Spurs. There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges passes to Robinson. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Castle. He's defended by Alvarado. The kick out to Barnes. Launches it. Castle misses. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Alvarado. Hasn't made one yet. Robinson, that's good.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get up and get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks Breaker and Crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. TB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable you could almost reach out and touch it.
Now, here's Fox. Castle up top. Poke loose. Bridges with the steal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. A different look for New York. Landry Shamet's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Spurs also with the sub. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. To the inside. Here. Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Back from outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Anunoby.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Now here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Towns with the steal. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Harper. Takes a 3. McBride's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, Vassell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Brunson downhill. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Not the position they'd hoped for coming into the series. Home court advantage relinquished. And if they lose tonight, Kenny, they'll be in a bad spot.
Yeah, they don't want to be down 3-1. Too hard to make up that kind of ground.
That's why this game is pivotal. Pivoted.
Just like it sounds. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back with you as these 2 teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. for the lead, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Three-pointer, Fox. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Hart. No scoring in this one. Fires the 3. Bridges misses. San Antonio trailing. Wembanyama passes the Fox. To Wembanyama. Vassell outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. And he's letting it fly.
Hart outside. Brunson against Fox. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. San Antonio with the ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Fox. Brunson covering, and that one, good.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
To the middle, got a piece of it. Not as good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
It counts, and the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Towns, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Here's Castle. He has 5. Driving the lane. Picks it out to Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Over Sohan. And the Spurs scoring again.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Brunson, and the basket is good. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here's Cornette. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Towns the screen. To the paint. It's tipped. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Vassell. Stolen by Anunoby. Now, here's Clarkson. Takes the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Harper against Anunoby. Barnes outside. Fox. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Anunoby. It's tipped. Vassell with it. Brunson picks him up. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough to stop.
Here's Anunoby. Hard outside. Now here's Bridges. Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama left side. 6 to shoot. But buries the jumper.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Outside, Anunoby. Far outside. Good. Lays it right in there.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
San Antonio trailing here. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Wembanyama reels it in. Anunoby against Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Hard outside. Towns a screen on Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive guys because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Towns with the rebound. Fox with the steal. Now Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The 3 doesn't go. So a close game sees New York take this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.